All right. Well, I was going to simply do a video, but then I decided, you know what? It would be more interesting if I break it down myself. This fairly interesting spoiler image of Saint Seiya next I mentioned. Now, first thing that popped out to me is right here, the wings. When I saw the wings, my first thought was, this is okay, we're going to see the angels, you know. But by the way, this image was out for a while, but it was too pixelated. It'll be ridiculous if I did it uh the first time. But anyways, now that I'm doing it now, I see it clearly. My first thought was, "Course, this is clearly wings, so that means we're going to get angels of Artemis." Then somebody pointed out, no, this is absolutely the chariot of Apollo, not Apollo. Dang it, I forgot the god. Is it Apollo? Does Apollo have a chariot? Is he the one that has a chariot? I believe he does. Okay, well we have the chariot, and and the horses have wings, I believe, in certain Greek sculptures. And of course, right here, we can very clearly see it's a chariot. It's a chariot. So this right here is either um it's possible because like of course we have the sun glaring over here. It's possible that it's Apollo. But I highly doubt that it's Apollo, and what it is probably a soldier of Apollo. And of course, we have here Seiya is up and active. His chair is nowhere to be seen in either of these images. So my thoughts are Seiya has been up for a little bit, and a soldier of Apollo has come to see him. Now definitely can't wait to do a video on Seiya being up and active. But we also see him sort of bowing his head down to this entity. So it's possible, in my opinion, that Apollo is perhaps the one that actually ended up freeing Seiya. We won't know until later, but it's very possible. Even though we were told that no, not even Apollo could free Seiya's curse. What else we have here? Now, of course, we have dang, Shun looks all messed up here. What the heck happened? Well, it's just because it's incomplete, but he lucky turned into a zombie right here. That's crazy. But yeah, we see the Bronze Saints. The Bronze Saints, I would assume, would have to be still in the past right now. Yeah, I mean, they're going to get jumped forward in time very soon, but they're still in the past. I also noticed that Seiya is wearing a red shirt. I'm going to take a gander and say, but that might be blue in the future. Unless I'm wrong, I believe he does wear a blue shirt in the manga, but I could be actually wrong. Now, it's actually very possible that even let me see, are these the same characters? Got his hand folded here. Hmm. It, his spikes come up, but he doesn't have the helmet here. It's possible that it is Apollo. The only thing is his armor. The armor is both too turned down to be a type of god cloth, but uh not also not but also too much for a regular soldier's cloth. Usually something like a sleeve fist is got a little bit more Like, I guess there's a lot with Josephus if you look at his armor. But here it's looked like there's something in the middle, but that could just be Apollo's style. Who knows? Hmm. But yes, what else can I speculate here on? Hmm. Like I say, it's either a sleepus in the future that had helped Seiya and now he's active and is met by a soldier of Poseidon, a soldier of Apollo, or Apollo himself, or Apollo freed him somehow. Hmm. So looks like we are going straight up into the timeline of what Overture would be. There's still so okay. Another thing I noticed. Okay, this is definitely the same. Definitely all the same character because I'm noticing the cloth, right? The cape right here. So yeah, this is the same character. Is one character coming on down on Apollo's chariot. So this is probably it literally is either Poseidon's highest soldier, I mean not Apollo's highest soldier or Poseidon himself. I mean you can place your bets on either way. Now again, there are a lot of design choices I can see being changed around, but do you there's going to be some red coloring a bit on all the armor. That's what I'm going to tell. Now if I remember correctly, Apollo in the movie had no soldiers himself. They all belonged to Artemis. It's possible that Apollo actually might not have any faction, that he does just do everything himself. In which case, we get our first look at the guy. Here we have, I guess, another symbol of the sun. I wonder, uh, could this actually be like a representation, like an actual star that he's pulling behind him? My guess is it's just going to look like that when we see him in that image, but otherwise not really moving. In all honesty, there's nothing to suggest they're actually on Earth. It's possible that Seiya right now is just straight up in another dimension. Unfortunately, there's nothing that could really speculate on the Bronze Boys, though in earlier images we do in fact see them with Oslephus. And Oslephus was again at full power before being confronted by the gold cloths. And we just had to see what comes of that. But, anyways, that's all my thoughts now. Again, there's two highlights here. One, Apollo or Apollo's warrior. We're gonna see Apollo soon. Well, we're definitely gonna see Apollo soon, and true story is about to begin. And essentially, confirmation that Seiya will be active, which may have been he may have been in that chair for like 18 years or something. Well, I mean, technically he's been there for like, I don't know, a few months, maybe, give or take. But but that story's going for a long time, as he has not been active. The title character has not been active, only in spin-offs. So we'll be interested to see him take his first steps and exactly who does it. So what are your? There's two bets here. Will who will be the one to free Seiya? Is it Apollo, uh, or is it a Cephas? Also, is this Apollo or a soldier of Apollo? I'm going to go with this being a soldier of Apollo and Oslephus being the one to free him. Tell me you, but overall, tell me your thoughts in the comments. Remember to like, sub, and hit the bell. Later.